Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to my subscribers' pet enclosures part 2. So I'm not going to be able to get all the pet enclosures in here because I did get a lot of emails. So if you'd like to see a part 3, make sure to comment down below. So the very first enclosure I see is for a male Syrian hamster named Chippy. This enclosure is for my male Syrian hamster named Chippy. It is a 50-gallon aquarium and it has a 10-inch wheel, 9 inches of bedding. He has a sand bath, mostly everything you need for a hamster. And I use the Hagen's Sunburst and Pro Health Diet Missouri. Looking at the cage, it looks really great. I really love it. You have a nice big wheel. Your cage is over the minimum. And you have loads of supplies, a sand bath. I don't really have any recommendations. You can research natural hamster enclosures as they are very good for hamsters. And they're obviously natural. And I would suggest maybe going for that and sprinkling some hay between the layers of the bedding just to help stabilize burrows. But other than that, your enclosure looks great and I really love it. The next enclosure I see is a hamster cage, and it says this is a DIY cage with 750 square inches of floor space. My hamster Gus lives in it and I do not know what kind of hamster he is. So looking at the cage, it looks really great. You have a great big sand bath, you have a big wheel, you have lots of bedding. I see there is a tube for him to burrow in, and your cage is very crowded. It's very big. I love the big Heidi. I don't really have too many suggestions. Your cage looks really great. The only thing I would recommend maybe sprinkling some herbs and hay just to help stabilize burrows, and herbs are great for foraging. So I don't really have any recommendations for your cage. It looks really great. So the next cage I see is a guinea pig cage. And the cage looks really great. You have 3 guinea pigs and your cage is very large. It looks really great. You have 3 male guinea pigs and their names are, I'm sorry if I cannot pronounce this, Finnegan, Frida, and Gizmo, who all share the space. The cage is a 2x6, which means it is 12 square feet, which meets the minimum for 3 guinea pigs, and a 2x2 loft, which means it is 4 square feet. The cage looks really cute. I really love it. It looks amazing. The only thing I might recommend is switching your Heidi's out for fleece or wood, because sometimes guinea pigs can eat plastic and plastic is not good for them to digest. So other than that, I have no recommendations. I really love your cage. So the next cage I see is a hamster cage, and it says, I've probably edited a few too many photos, but it's hard to get pictures. The entire bottom half of her cage is filled with bedding that's around 6 to 10 inches, maybe more. The quaid pod, and I'm not too sure of the measurements, despite the large cage, she does nothing but chew the bottom corners constantly. So looking at the cage, it looks really great. I really love it. And it looks very natural, and you have a water dish, you have scatter feed it looks like. The cage looks really great. You have a nice big wheel, and I really love it. You have lots of things for your hamster to do. The only thing I would recommend is taking the ladder out of the sand bath so she has a bit more room to use it. You said she only chews constantly at the bottom of the cage. You could try making her a couple DIYs, such as getting some flour and water, mixing that together and rubbing it on a paper tube, and then putting hamster food on it. That might help keep her busy. Other than pretty much nothing, your cage looks great, and if you would like, I could make a video on tips to keep your hamsters and small pets busy. So now I just have a phone and I'm going to be using this to react to the cages. So the next cage is from Piggy's World, and it says, hello, here are my guinea pig cages. There is a 3 in the bigger one, Dasher, Reese's, and Pebbles, which is a 2x5, and Delilah, sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, is living in the smaller one, which is a 2x3. Looking at the cage, it looks really awesome. I really love it. It meets all the minimums for the piggies, and I think it's super cute, and the cage looks really great. And I love how you have the names on the front of the cage, and your cage looks really well built. And overall, I don't really have any suggestions. Your cage looks really great. I love that you have storage under it, and I don't really have any suggestions for your cage, but I really love it, and your cage looks really awesome. So now I just have my new piggy here. So the next cage is a hamster cage, and looking at the cage, it looks really great, and it says, "Hi, I have a sweet little dwarf hamster named Ollie. My hamster cage is a DIY cage which my dad and I made. The measurements are 100 centimeters by 38 centimeters. So I think it is around 580 square inches of floor space. The wheel is an 8-inch structure wheel. He has a sand bath, but it is a bit hidden in the left corner." So the cage looks really great. I really love it. Your hamster is adorable. He looks like Taffy, and I think he is so cute. And the cage looks amazing. I really love it. It looks great. The only recommendation I think I would have for your cage is to give your hamster more bedding, and also watch out for your popsicle stick walls, as hamsters' legs could get caught in them and it's really sad. So you can always replace it with plexiglass or put some pillow moss in there just to protect your hamster. And also, that looks like a fleece hide, so I do recommend maybe switching it out, as fleece is not good for hamsters. But other than that, your cage looks amazing. I really, really love it, and I don't have really any suggestions. So yeah, basically that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I'm very sorry I could not get all the pet enclosures in there. I got a ton of enclosures. Overall, I think your enclosures looked great. I really love them. And if you guys would like to see a part 3, make sure to comment down below and tell me what you think. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.